I am really excited. You guys should be excited. This is CE Week 2015 in New York City, your live continuing coverage on BeTerrific. It is so exciting to be here. I got to tell you something. We have something very special here for you. These guys we talked about on Indiegogo before when we had the interview with Indiegogo. They've done 300% of their Indiegogo campaign, and it's not even over yet. And it's called Fizzics. Phil, thanks so much for joining us. It's kind of funny your name is Phil and it's Fizzics. This is taking your average beer, your average 40 you could walk into a place, and making it better. Adam says, he's the beer connoisseur, it makes it taste like a craft beer.
Absolutely.
What does it do exactly?
So what we do is we take a pretty bad beer, make it taste pretty good.
Yeah.
A pretty good beer, make it taste great. And a great beer, make it taste awesome. So we all love beer. Beer is a superstar of social beverages, and we all understand that beer fresh out of the tap tastes awesome. But it doesn't taste the same out of a can or a bottle. So the focus of Fizzics was to give you that draft quality flavor and taste out of a can or a bottle. And what we developed is this Fizzics system, and what it does is actually makes the beer even taste better than a draft. So let me show you how it works.
Yeah, let me see how it works.
So I'm just going to take a can
How
of
long
Yingling.
did it take you to develop this? Is this a good beer? You like this beer? I'm not a beer drinker, so I don't know. But I'm
Yingling
gonna
is
have
one of the oldest breweries in the U.S., so we'll pay homage to them.
Okay.
What you do is you take the can, you place it into the canister, and you place the tube inside the can.
How'd you come up with this?
You know, it's real interesting. My partner and I were sharing a draft beer one day, and we said, why does this taste so great, and it doesn't taste as good out of a can or a bottle? And we obsessed on it that night, the next weekend, and a year and a half later, we had our first fully functioning prototype.
Wow.
Of Fizzics. So
Now, were you in this line of work before? You just said, we got to make something better.
So I spent 20 years commercializing emerging technologies.
Very nice.
Our background is in development and manufacturing. So
it's a good start.
So what we found is technology that existed in the medical device industry and really applied it to dispensing beer.
All right, let's taste this.
How
this
it works
awesome.
is when you pull the handle forward, we pressurize the canister, and we pour the beer out at a controlled rate to maintain as much carbonation in the body of the beer. And when you pull the handle backwards, this is where our patented IP is. We perfected the density, stability, and texture of the foam.
Wow.
So what that's going to give you is an enhanced aroma and flavor, but a real rich, smooth, and creaminess to the beer.
Okay.
So it has another dimension that you've never had before.
You got to pour one for yourself first of all.
Absolutely.
We got to pour one for Adam as well, and you know we got to let Adam. He's going to be the real connoisseur here. Where'd he go? I see Greg's behind the board. He ran away. We have beer and he ran away. That's not like Adam. Adam's supposed to run here.
Cheers.
Maybe he was getting his ID ready for you. All right, cheers. Wow, I see that. It has a much different flavor than drinking it out of a can.
Absolutely. You would never think that this came out of a can.
Right.
If you taste it, you didn't see me place the can into the canister.
Very nice. Now, I like that. Can you do it for the bottle?
Absolutely. Let me show you how that works.
Okay. Where's Adam? We got to find Adam. Adam, I can't believe he disappeared. That's unbelievable.
So what we'll do is we'll take this Brooklyn Brown Ale, which is a pretty good beer. And through the Fizzics system, it's absolutely amazing.
Now, Adam is the one who brought me over to you yesterday and said, we got to get Phil on. We got to get Fizzics on. This is amazing. He had a beer. He sampled it.
Yeah. I mean, what we find is we've been embraced by the beer-loving community.
Yeah.
And everybody understands the cachets of wine and spirits, with aerators and decanters and things to make your wine taste better. But with beer, having a proper pour and having a quality foam on the top of your beer is something that really, truly will enhance all the different ingredients and aromatics within the beer. But it also provides this real great mouthfeel, is what we call it, a technical term, beer language, that you get that sense of cream and smoothness in the beer.
People love they love beer, right? And they love home brewing and stuff, and this kind of gives them a little bit of that too. And I mean, you've done so well. Congratulations on the Indiegogo campaign,
Thank you so
by
much.
the way. And congratulations on all the success. This is awesome. Now, let me say, I'm a soda connoisseur. And I've always said, thank you, salud. Wow.
Is that amazing?
Yeah. That is
such a
unbelievable.
wonderful beer.
Wow. And it's out of a bottle. That's unbelievable.
And the great thing is there's no additives, so we don't use forced carbonation. We don't use nitro.
And there's no. I don't have to get. So the thing is, I buy this, and I never have to buy a tank or anything.
The only thing you need are AA batteries.
That's it.
That's all you need. It weighs less than 3.5 pounds.
And so you can take it to the beach or on vacation at tailgate party. Oh, this is going to be huge at the tailgate parties. You're going to be the hero at the tailgate parties. I'm looking around for Adam where he went. I don't know. But you're going to be huge at the tailgate parties. Look at that big smile. You're going to be like the official tailgate parties. Are you making a bigger one?
So this particular device is a 3D printed prototype.
Okay.
We're currently in tooling. We're starting production in August. We'll be shipping in September.
This is 3D printed? This is unbelievable.
It's 3D printed. We produce this completely in our lab in Merrimack, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
And the final production version.
Of course you're from New Hampshire. It had to be New Hampshire or Vermont. It was the only two choices.
It will accommodate any size can, any size bottle, up to a 64-ounce growler.
Wow. Now, are you thinking about doing like, when I said like a bigger one, I meant like, are you going to thinking about doing like a 6-pack at one time or something so you don't have to refill after every one if you have a large crowd?
Yeah, so a 64-ounce growler.
That's pretty big.
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
You know, it's about a little over six
that's one glass for Adam.
Absolutely. And the great thing we like about this is, traditional kegerators.
So it's like a Slurpee. It's a big gulp.
The traditional kegerators will handle a large volume of beer, but they're big. You have to plug them into an AC wall, and they have a proprietary cartridge system. And everybody has to drink the same type of beer.
This is interchangeable. I mean, this is brilliant. It's really a genius idea. And you keep the beer cold, not by here. You keep the beer cold by keeping it in the fridge, and then you put it in here or in the ice chest.
Right. You put a cold beer in here, and this is pressurized and sealed, so it will insulate and keep the beer cold for up to 24 hours.
Wow.
And if you put a large 64-ounce growler, you can pack it with ice and shut it, and it'll last for days.
Wow. Now, I'm a soda connoisseur, and I would say that there's nothing better than a fountain soda. Honestly, specifically in a McDonald's, one of those wax cups, probably has something to do with the cup, too. Just like I think there's nothing like a Starbucks from Starbucks. Their home unit is nice, but there's nothing like it there. Do you think I could put some soda in here and have the same kind of effect?
So beer is a very special beverage because it's a naturally carbonated
It's the yeast that carbonates beer.
So it's proteins called LTP1 proteins during the fermentation process that will naturally carbonate the beer. So we've had folks try soda through here, and what will happen is the foam will dissipate fairly quickly.
Okay.
So beer, because it's naturally carbonated, in our system of how we designed it, so there's a lot of uniformity in the bubbles. The head, or as we call it, the head of the beer will last for about 3.5 to 4 minutes.
Wow.
And the great thing about this versus a draft is if you're halfway down your pint and you want to add some more foam, you can add some more foam.
That's great.
So your first sip and your last sip will have the same type of quality of flavor and taste.
I love it. This is really awesome. How do people find out about it? Is it just physicsgroup.com, physicsgroup.com?
You go to physicsgroup.com or upgradeyourbeer.com.
I like that, upgradeyourbeer.com. That's even better. And how do people, so the great thing about Indiegogo is not only can they jump on the campaign now because it's still going, they can also do the in-demand afterwards.
Correct.
So how do they find your Indiegogo, or is it just on upgradeyourbeer.com?
You go to upgradeyourbeer.com. It'll take you to our Indiegogo page. We have 9 days left in our campaign. If you get in before the end of our 9 days, our campaign ends, you'll get it for $119 shipped.
Wow.
Which is $50 less than what it will be at retail in October. So the MSRP will be $169 at retail in October.
We need one for the BeTerrific studios and office, one for the BeTerrific studios and office, and you have to come by since you're in New Jersey for a happy hour, special happy hour. Maybe we'll put together a party and stuff.
It'd be my pleasure.
For the Terrifics. You are the Terrifics, and we want to do something special for you. How's that sound?
It's my pleasure. I'll be happy to do that. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Congratulations. Thank you. It's upgradeyourbeer.com, upgradeyourbeer.com. You're the Terrifics. I'm Michael Arches. When we come back, we're going back in time. It's a documentary about Back to the Future. Christopher Lloyd is in it. Michael J. Fox is in it. Robert Zemeckis. Oh, here's Adam. Adam, get over here for a second. Check this out. Take a taste. Oh, he's going to make you a fresh one.
I'm going to pour you a fresh one, Adam.
Adam came just in the nick of time. We've been looking for you. Have you pre-ordered this yet?
No, I'd like to.
Well, I already told him we've got to get this in the BeTerrific offices. I'm sure Adam will have one in his house too, and it's phenomenal. I think. So, what, are you gonna take a sip or what?
Cheers.
Oh, cheers! There you
Salute.
go.
Cheers.
What do you think?
It's great.
Thank you so
Wow,
much.
that's a lot coming from him. That's great. He loves it. Seriously, Adam is the quiet one. Thank you, Adam, for coming on camera. Thank you for bringing it by. UpgradeYourBeer.com, UpgradeYourBeer.com, UpgradeYourBeer.com. When we come back, it's Back in Time. Like I said a minute ago, it's a documentary about the making of Back to the Future. Interviews with Christopher Lloyd, Robert Zemeckis, Michael J. Fox, and a whole lot more. We're going to talk to the filmmakers who made the documentary and find out all about it. They are my heroes. I love Back to the Future. Where we're going, we don't need roads. We'll be back right after this. You're the Terrifics. I'm Michael Arts. This is CE Week. Thank you so much for watching.